Today I'm back at the old schoolhouse at Michael Carroll's Pottery Craft Gallery. I did most of this place with an 11-inch coil, and just have a little bit left to do over here, and then I'm going to be taking the 11 off and then reworking this area in the front where most of the stuff was found at with the 6-inch coil. So hopefully we can find a few more relics out of here. I did hear the metal detector gnawing out in this area with the 11-inch, so I'm going to rework it with the 6, and maybe if I'm lucky I'll pull a few more items out. Now I've been here for about 30 minutes. Found nothing but a little bit of clad and a lot of stuff from the roof from the side of the school. But I found a full bullet. That's the first find of the day, unfired. This is a small one. Find out later what it is. Not far from that bullet, and I'm finding a part of a croton bell. Yeah, the whole thing is not here, only parts of it. I don't know what happened to it. This is long before lawnmowers, but somehow it got chopped up. Maybe I'll find more of it around the yard. As you can see, I got the 6 on now. I started working the front again, and I ended up pulling out a ring. It looks like it's gold. It rang up a 15, but I don't know. Let me put this down and clean it up. I don't believe it's gold, but it'd be kind of interesting if it was. I don't know. I'm going to have to clean up when I get home. I just see a little something here, but that's where they probably would have re-welded it, you know, to size it for whoever wore it. I can't really, it's just too dirty to really tell. But that's been in the ground for a while. So that's a good chance that might be real gold right there. That's why it's so important. After you're done using the 11, put put a 6 on there, and you're going to find some more stuff. That's kind of an interesting find. The next find is a really big bolt of some sort. Look at that thing. Almost looks like something that would be holding like a telephone pole upright or whatnot, but I think it's older than that. And there's no telephone poles in this general area. It might be hollow. That's interesting. 6 sniffed out another one. I didn't look at this completely yet, but I knew it was something weird. It is a 18. Wow, 1858. $1. I've never seen one like this before. United States of America, 1858, $1. And it's got a, I believe it's an eagle. And she's thick too. Look at the size of that sucker. Wow. Very, very nice. Alright, as you can see, I'm not too far away from the school, and I just researched that thing I dug up, and it was a 1858 Flying Eagle penny. I guess that was pretty cool. And I just dug this thing up. I don't know what this is. How do I got my brush? I got my brush with me. I think I can brush this off. I see an eagle in the middle, but this is real thin. I would think it not to be real money, maybe a token. Let me clean it real quick. Alright, I had a phone call. It was my boy Steve. He was telling me about the coin that I just recently found, and he said it's a nice coin. But back to this thing here, we're trying to figure out what this was. I think it was maybe a button or something like that, but I'm thinking more of a pin, because if you look right here, there's a solder blob right there where they must have had something at one time. So this could have been a I don't know, I don't want to say Civil War, but it could be. Could have been some kind of pin of some sort. But I'll do some research and I'll try to figure this one out. But that's that 6-inch. That 6-inch pulled it out. I wouldn't have got it with the 11. This ground is too hot. There's a lot of nails and all sorts of stuff. And if you notice, my voice is probably a little bit different and my nose is stuffy. I've had a cold for the last few days, and last night I had the sweats. Oh, it was bad. It was rough sleeping. But I'm a trooper. You know, I think probably tomorrow or so I'll start getting a little bit better. But let me keep digging. Maybe I can find more of this old stuff. Still got the 6 on, and got another knife, another old pocket knife. The wood wore away; it's long gone, but some of the metal is still sticking around there. Very cool. I love the 6-inch coil. Now, if you remember last week's video of when I did this, I found a kid's ring, and it was right in this general area. Well, I'm going over the top, and you know how I couldn't identify the ring? I thought maybe it had a stone in it that was glued down or something like that. Well, I found a piece that belongs to it, laying right on top. It must have flung out. I didn't have to dig for it. It was right there, right on top of the old plug, believe it or not. And that's it right there. I'll have to clean it up and figure out what it is. But that would have been glued in the back of it. Love the 6-inch coil. The wrap up to the old schoolhouse at Michael and Carol's Pottery. I ended up getting a few things with the 12, the little bit remaining of the side yarn, parts of the Croton bell, and the unfired bullet. I'm not sure what size it is. I didn't bother cleaning it up. I don't think it's all that old, but still an interesting find. But the rest of this I was able to get with the 6-inch. And you would think, by looking at this big piece here, it'd be like, how could you not pick that up with the 11? Well, due to the steel that's in it, and then all the nails that are in the soil around it, completely nulled it out. But with the 6-inch, it was able to pick this out in between that. Some of the precious metal in here, some of the brass and copper. And then end up finding the missing piece off the kid's ring from the previous week, which was pretty cool. I don't know what that means. This, I don't know if it's like that, or I want like that. Like this, maybe a house. I have no idea. It's a kid's ring, so it could mean anything. I believe this to be some kind of pin. I straightened out a little bit. It was crimped here on the side, folded over a tad, and it most likely was a pin where a piece came up and then downward like this, and they would have poked it through something, but I could not find anything on the web about it. I believe it would be around Civil War period. I found buttons similar to this with the same design on it. Normally they would have stars up in here on the crest, or the shield. But if anyone knows, just comment, but I have no clue. Very nice piece though. And this is my first, an 1858 Flying Eagle penny. Fairly nice condition too. She's thick. I haven't bothered really cleaning this up yet because I want to be delicate to it. I've got some really dirty copper coins I'll play with first before dealing with this. I know how to clean silver and gold and relics, you know, with brass brushes, but I really don't want to use a brass brush on the on this penny here. I want to do something a little bit different and see if I can make this thing more brilliant. And then end up getting this really weird ring. I tested it. It is 10 karat gold. I can't really see if there's any stone in it. I can't really clean it all that well. Up here is to be brass or copper that they soldered on there. And then there's a little weld mark down here where they sized it. And you can tell there's some metal that they used besides gold to put it back together. But that's an interesting ring. Definitely period. And that's pretty much it. But I'll probably end up going back to that school and seeing what else I can dig up there. Go real slow with a 6. And just if I can hear any solid tones, just dig them. I pretty much already did that, but sometimes you can get distracted and go over, you know, miss something. But yeah, until then, if you like, please subscribe, and I'll see you next week.